Hey, how you doing? It's your boy, Mr. K Breeze, aka a Crystal Nigga, aka Black Jesus, aka the nigga your mama loves. She just don't know it yet. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, um, what's up, man? It's a beautiful day, and it's a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. You dig? And today I want to talk about something somebody said to me the other day. I was talking about, I don't know, my standpoint on a lot of things, and especially people who I think that they're bullies and shit like that. And what she was saying to me was, you never know when or if you're the only person saying something positive or showing somebody love. So never say something negative. It's crazy how women have these like sayings, but I really, really appreciated it. Simply because it's like, man, you really don't know. You really, really don't know. I know a lot of times there's been times where like, I wasn't feeling myself, and somebody said something negative to me, and I was like, man, fuck. And there was nobody else around to be like, yeah, I love you today. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I was hitting up my mom, or I was hitting my brothers, or, you know what I mean, hitting up family or no shit like that, or like somebody else was around to actually put that in my vibe to make me feel good. So I can only imagine how many times I've done it, because I know I've said some fucked up I've said some fucked up shit to people, and it just kind of made me feel bad. But with that said, it made me want to be more aware of what I'm saying and when I'm saying it, and just, I mean, not even more aware, just not saying it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to say something negative. I can always just separate myself. I can always just, in that conversation, I can always just ignore the negativity and move the fuck on. And I wasn't thinking like that. I think it takes a level of maturity to truly understand that. But I wasn't there yet, and I don't think I was there yet until, I guess, just recently. So yeah, I think that's huge. I think that if like, I mean, and I understand why they say now, if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all, because, I mean, even though you may think it's like you getting the shit off your chest, in all retrospect, you just hurting somebody for no apparent reason, and you didn't need to. You know what I mean? Instead of hurting them, you could have just not said nothing, got the fuck away from them, got away from the negative energy. Like, you don't have to be combative. Um, I believe if somebody's like, you know what I mean, doing too much, if they're in your face, you need to do whatever it takes to do and saying, get rid of the press. But if ain't nobody hurting you, if ain't nobody like actually physically doing some shit to you, they just making noise, or they just writing comments, or you just getting subtweets. Like, why the fuck are you engaging in that bullshit? Like, um, you got to be bigger than that. Ain't nobody else fault but you. You got to be bigger than that shit. And man, I used to have a saying. I don't know why the fuck I abandoned this shit, but I think it, like I said, like I said this a while ago. I'm not like the people I know that are my age have had social media just a little bit longer than me, and I never really engaged with people in social media. I just kind of have fun, like, you know what I mean. I never had any real issues on social media or anything like that where I was having a problem with anybody until recently. But even with that said, I used to have a saying that if somebody makes you mad, that means they now have control over you. Um, so I mean, and I understand that. I mean, you're gonna get mad regardless. It's a human reaction. But like, to stay mad, like, they now have control over you. They're winning, or they are in control of your mind, not you. So I think that's huge. I really put that in the same category. If they're making you say or react or do something nasty, and that's not your personality, well, then they have control over you. Like they forced you to play their game now, and like you're simply a puppet, nigga. Like that's it. Like you ain't shit special but a puppet. So I don't ever want to be a puppet. I don't ever want to feel like that. I don't ever want to be thought of like that. You know what I mean? Like I could just simply be controlled by the words coming out of somebody's mouth. And it really made me sit down and look at myself. Like, what the fuck have you been on, nigga? For you to be out this motherfucker saying fucked up shit to people in any capacity. Um, I think it also brings up a matter of self-love. Like, how much do you love yourself? If you love yourself to violate yourself in that way to where um, you're harming your spirit, because anything you do to somebody else harmful, you do to yourself. That's why people who murder people have motherfucking bad dreams for the rest of their life, nigga. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, whatever you do fucked up to another person, you do to yourself. You harm yourself in some kind of way. So, like, you have to understand that. You have to understand that. If you don't understand that, if you don't take into consideration the life that you're harming, you feel me? I think you just being selfish, you just being a puppet, and you deserve what you get. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if it's fucked up, you deserve that shit. Um, and I ain't like that. I'm not that person. I don't want to be thought of as that person. So it really, really made me like buckle the fuck down and like just release everything. Like, release any and everything that may cause me to want to, like harm somebody with my words, with my actions. You know what I mean? Like that. That's not cool at all. You feel me? So, I think the biggest thing of all is do no evil, man. If you are doing no evil, that also means with your words. That also means with the things you say. That also means the way that you carry yourself. Um, if you need to defend yourself, I believe that you should defend yourself. But if it's not in us, like, if you don't necessarily have to defend yourself, it's a situation that you know you can walk away from, I would walk away from it. And that's what I'm gonna do from now on. Like, I'm not, like, not even from now on, I've been doing it. Like, even this weekend. Like, I engage in nothing, my nigga. If I was on social media, I got on social media to have fun. Because that's what I do on social media. I have fun on social media. When I'm doing other shit, I'm not having fun. Like, even with, like, my political rants, like, those are fun to me. Those are, like, something that I get to be able to do and, like, express myself from a political standpoint. Because that's who I am. I'm a political nigga, goddammit. Like, I care about politics as much as I care about the economy, as much as I care about the environment. You feel me? Like, all that shit. You don't care about it? I'm sorry that you don't feel that way. I feel that way, and that's what I want to talk about. Yeah, I enjoy being able to get on social media and do it. If I'm talking about anything else other than something that I enjoy doing, then I'm like, yeah, what are you paying attention to? Last thing I'm gonna say, a lot of times the reason why we do certain things like that, say like evil things to people, say fucked up things to people, so like, you know what I'm saying, out of anger and shit like that, is because of the way that they think, like, or the way that they think of us, or you know what I mean, some sort of opinion that they think of us. Um, it's not your fucking business. It's not your fucking business. It's not your business what people think of you. Like, it's your business what you think of you. Somebody else got some other shit that they think of you. Why you care? That's their business. Mind your fucking business. Be about your business. Do what the fuck you supposed to be doing. And you ain't never got to worry about saying nothing fucked up if you're not looking to find out what the fuck a nigga think about you. Like, that shit don't matter. You should be focused on you. You getting your money, you making your family happy, you making your family prosperous, you making the person in your life happy, your kids happy. You know what I mean? Like, that should be what you focus on. The people that's around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, the motherfuckers you know at work, the motherfuckers you know at school. Like, if them your people, if that's your partner, if that's your, you know what I'm saying, if that's your friend or whatever, those are the people you should be focused on. And sometimes they don't have the best interests for you. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you got to separate from them too. But you got to know who it is. You know what I mean? And be wise in when you separate from people. Sometimes you separate too soon. Sometimes you separate from the wrong people for the wrong reasons, and you just be out this bitch wilding. Um, but with all that said, this is your boy Mr. K Breeze. Please like and subscribe to this video. We are going to be shooting from now on IG and YouTube. A young lady put me up on game today. I got to do it. And I'm also thinking about dropping these bitches on Facebook and LinkedIn. So yeah, like I said, like and subscribe to this video and follow my page, baby. Follow my page, baby. And then follow me on IG at _ KBREEZE. That's _ KBreeze _ And you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter at El Cristo Negro. I will have all the content coming to you live, always and forever. Listen, know that I love you, like, seriously. I seriously love you. Hug somebody black today because they need it. Listen, they've been dealing with 400 years of oppression. They need you right now. Hug somebody. You feel me? Because somebody might send the police to go check on them, and that might be the last time you see them. So serious.